18th of September 2022. A promise was made after a Twitter feud between Simple, the GOAT of CSGO, and Voro2k, an up-and-coming pro player. Voro tweeted this out.
Take away your ego, because a time will come when I will destroy you in tournament, yes. Maybe not for the first time, but it will come.
I made a promise from that day to bring down the GOAT of CSGO. And in the major, he held his promise. This is how Monte beat NaVi to make it to the playoffs of CSGO's last major, and probably the biggest reason NaVi didn't make playoffs and changed their whole team and went international. Piston starts with NaVi buying nades for 2 players, while Monte decides to go for 1 flashbang only. Here, the game is lobby aggression from NaVi, with 1 lurker outside and 4 players towards lobby. Here Monte have a great read, and as soon as the door gets blown up by NaVi, Voro springs to action. And how do Monte counter this play by NaVi? Well, by fighting door players, and this works out great. Voro gets 2 kills from this. Like, where are NaVi looking to allow such an easy setup to stop a whole round? You remember in the start I said that the play from NaVi was lobby control? Well, after just 30 seconds, Monte have stolen this back, and when your whole idea is map control, and you lose that, it makes it exponentially harder to win the round. And after Boros kills ramp, now we have no map control, that is useful at least. Now Electronic and Perfecto have to step up. Voro falls asleep on angle, and Electronic hits a great shot, and kills Boros who tried to trade Voro. It went from a 2v5 to a 2v3. But here Monte understand that going for trade is the best, and they choose to play in one and done positions to win the round. And one and done positions are positions where you're gonna get 1 kill and die. It's just as easy as it is. So in the 3v2 you can do this, since if every single player gets 1 kill and dies, well, you're gonna win the round. But wait, Perfecto here is allowed to sneak through the vents like he's playing Among Us, and he pulls off an amazing 1v3 clutch. He's allowed to do this since the spacing of Monte is so bad in this clutch. Just look at this. How are this spacing from paid professionals?
Pistol, can they keep it clean though? Keep that Kevlar?
Yeah, keeping that Kevlar would be a really nice way to kick off this. Another pistol for them, it'd be 2 out of the 3 so far. And Voro with 2 more on the plate. Electronic tries to clear. Not lazy. Oh, this one could be getting crazy. All right, well, it's Perfecto and Electronic. Just got to deal with the dual Berettas.
Yeah, okay, that bomb. Oh, they're trying to get it down, but the combination of the double dual lead does lead to 1. Only Perfecto whittle the way to 29. Bomb and vent. They're making a round out of this. Perfecto and Electronic, now just Perfecto. He's in hot pursuit. You can hear that vent chasing him down, stampeding in. They're going to swing over the door and split the difference. He needs both. Oh, perfect from Perfecto. Oh! They recover.
What I love about this run is the Blast have no belief that Monte can win this, since the round starts with them showing face beating BNE. Oh yeah, I made a video about that game, check it out. But we can see NaVi going for early outside aggression, which in this round is not ideal considering Monte have both scouts, deagles for a round like this. But here you have to remember that NaVi is gambling on 2 types of forces by Monte. The first is a shotgun plus SMG, and if that's Monte's buy, outside is the correct play. But if Monte went for deagles and scouts, then a fast side push is the best play, and not outside. And in today's meta, the scout and deagles are more common play to go for in the second round. Voro and Samla Young gets the 2 fast pushes from NaVi and Electronic and Bit. But Simple in this weird ass position gets a trade, and it's a 3v3. Simple alone gets a little too aggressive, but who can blame him? NaVi needed map control and he had to try. Sadly for him, Demkuku, I have no idea how to say this name, Demku, is ready with the deagle spam and kills him, and NaVi have to go A. Why, you wonder? Well, they know them have secrets, so B is no point in contesting, as well as the map control for NaVi is once again super bad. So A is the target and a 5-7 on Tetris shuts down the round. And here I want to go back and look at them. And here I want you guys to learn and understand how amazing Demker was thinking this round. He understood that after he killed Simple, he had to get back fast up and help on A.
Legitimate comeback on that third map to have the tenacity.
12-3 down.
From 12-3 down.
This is a kill.
And that is a kill. Let's be right.
They're winning the force buy straight back.
Yeah, we've been thrown through a loop on that one.
Monte's start to this game have been great after losing pistol, and NaVi now wants to try some early aggression towards outside with these smokes and bit pushing. Monte plays 2 on ramp, 1 in heaven, 1 in main, and last player outside, a fairly standard way of holding Nuke on the CT side. But since Voro is so aggressive outside, I think the better hold would have been to have the main player outside until Voro is done being aggressive for extra support for him. Bit have a meltdown, but luckily Electronic helps him and it's a 5v4 in the favor of NaVi. This forces Young to rotate to secret to help outside and leaves ramp open alone. NaVi freezes after the kill since it's all about waiting for the CT to push and they try to equalize the fight. With Bit and Electronic outside and the rest in lobby and main, all they have to do now is to wait. Bit gets too aggressive since he wants to challenge Secret and Young have a great off angle. While Bit is dumping towards him, Young wins the fight. In the meantime, Boro leaves ramp to help outside, leaving ramp open for NaVi. But Monte get to establish mid and A side control. I mean outside, I'm gonna keep calling it mid, I do this in Faceit and people complain, I'm sorry. Now with some outside control by both teams, Demku thinks it's a good time to clear door and here Perfecto wins the fight and NaVi is now on their way to A site with these utilities. Not much, but it's enough. And here, Krasnal, I have no idea how to say his name, I'm very sorry, have to hold, but fails to do so and NaVi wins another round.
Takes down Demka without a bullet fired out of the AK, just caught off guard. Wasn't expecting that. Falls to Krasnal. Can his MP9 do anything here? Up against the rifle, the answer no. Perfecto, a big one. Boros, oof, kept quiet.
NaVi goes for blowing up the door, and I'm still in love with how Monte tries to take it from them. And see how Boros post on the door while Demku pushes the door. This is something we don't usually see, but I think this would soon be the new meta. Now some months later, I still don't think we see this, but alright. Since this allows the CTs to box in the Ts in lobby. And as we have seen, NaVi have no idea how to deal with these fast CT plays from Monte. And look how well it's played. Voro gets a kill and runs away. NaVi swings to trade him, and they're swinging right into Demku's crosshair. And Voro and Demku shuts down the round, right there with the 3-for-1 trade. But it's the 1-2 punch of NaVi left, the greatest CSGO duo, who split up teams and one got the better deal. I had to say that. Sadly they can't win the clutch, and Monte takes the round. NaVi this round had a default setup, and it's crazy for me to see that when you're in a default you can't hold a door push. Like the whole goal of a default is to hold everything, so the CTs can't push you.
Comes, and Demka's coming with him. Big frag, Bit gone, swing into Demka, that is a great opener! As it looks like Monte have put NaVi straight back. Boros' position just too good, and he will keep a lid on it.
Round 10 and NaVi have went for 2 players lobby and the rest outside. This tells us NaVi are trying something new and have understood that outside is where they are lacking, since Bit have been bullied there the whole game outside. And what a star lineup to put outside with Bit, Simple and Electronic. There's like $10 million worth of players. What will Monte do to combat this outside aggression? If we look at Monte, look how they have adopted with sending 3 players themselves outside and with some fast plays from all 3 to counter NaVi's pushes. And here Voro kills Bit outside and this forces NaVi to get some trades back, and we can see the desperation kicks in since Bit had to get an opening kill for this round to work. But NaVi have something up their sleeves with a fast silo play to get the players outside. But once again, Monte is a step further with a position under silo to stop the jump. And at least Monte knew how to play under silo.
Be some time to find out the rat in the hole.
Do you consider that?
He did look.
He sees it! And he slaps him down!
And the round has been shut down once again by Monte, again with their abilities to adapt so fast. Simple on top of silo, can't get the trade, and it's a 5v3 in the favor of Monte. NaVi uses some utility for the A side to try and make something work, but here Young and Demku is just too ready, and a 5v3 turns into 5v1 and Perfecto can't win this clutch.
On a different plane, a different level, another opening from Waro.
He hasn't gone aggressive ramp yet.
Oh, he's going to be frustrated, but fortunately motivated because he got Demka right with him. Jesus.
Like, that feels like a certainty.
When does Demka choose to engage, if ever? Oh, he does. He engages to great success, and with the collaboration of SDY, it puts it all onto Perfecto. So dead.
Yeah, nothing he can do. Nothing he can do at all.
In round 13, let's ask the question, what have happened to NaVi? And here it's outside that have been the problem. Bit, the dictated outside player, is 2-12, meaning he have had no impact outside, and now we have to understand this at some point and send more players to help him. Well, in this round I decided to fake outside with these smokes, nades, and go for a fast play with these smokes. Only problem is that Monte have by far understood what NaVi is trying and have 3 players on the site and NaVi runs in. How could Monte read the NaVi play? Well, Monte have been playing 2 players in ramp, making the A rotation easier and faster, and when Krasnal takes vent control, he will need another player to cover for him, in heaven or on site. since his position is very niche for a round like this. And as soon as Monte knows it's not outside, it has to be A, since they have full ramp control and vent control. With some trades, NaVi makes it a 3v4, but here, since Somdayoung is long, he's not looking that hot, and this allows Electronic to kill Demq looking door. But fails the kill on Somdayoung, after Simple kills the flank and Perfecto kills Somdayoung. Backside is all up to Boros in the 1v2, and here I think NaVi did not expect him that fast in heaven, and he kills Perfecto and he wins the 1v1 against Simple. A crazy 1v2 to lose for NaVi.
Onto Kraz now, sure you hit the head, but it's SDY, gets NPL dead through the flames. SDY Braves looking to hold on to this top site. A great duel, Electronic looking for the third, and it's denied again by SDY. Waro on the flank found by Simple. And now a 2 versus 2 emerges with a lot to play for. They don't have the time. They don't have the time, and they don't have the health. Boros takes the round by force.
It's a pistol round, and the score is 13-2 in favor of Monte, and I love seeing how they decided to buy. NaVi on the T-side pistol went for a tactical buy with utility. Monte on the other hand just like, we need one flash and we can just run and out-aim them. NaVi plays 1 player outside, 1 player main, 2 players on ramp and 1 player on A. This is their default setup on Nuke, since it blocks all the routes to B for the Ts and allows you fast A-side rotations. Monte are going for 2 players outside and 3 in lobby. The round started with Somdayoung and this kill. What to take some notes of is that Monte sent both P250s outside to take the long range fight, since Glocks are not as effective as a P250 long range, and allowing all the Glocks to take the close fights in lobby. But after Simple dies outside, look at NaVi. Only Perfecto starts to move, since he is the only one in a position that he can try to challenge outside, and leaves his position without giving away a major spot on the map. But War is better and wins 1v1 against Bit in main, and look at NaVi's map control. No main and outside control. It's a big problem for the CT side of Nuke. And Voro pushes main and have a great read on NaVi's position and kills the Tetris player who have to peek at this point, and NaVi can't win the round and loses the pistol.
8 of the last global offensive major.
Get it out of here.
Next, NaVi completely discombobulated. Lost in the source. As this could be a perfect pistol. 1 more frag to determine it. Bit will get 1. Tries as hard as he might to get that second, but it's Boros standing against him.
NaVi have gone for 4 MP7s and 1 scout. Monte have a full buy of course. NaVi here plays 3 on a close angles, scout outside and Bit in ramp. This is done to set up with the guns you have, since you can't play a default setup if you don't have the guns for it. Monte is blowing up the door in hope for some early aggression, but NaVi reads it perfect and smokes the door as well as takes full hot control to set up the 2-player punch, and you can see how Boros is to peek hot. They most likely know what NaVi is trying to do. With a great flashbang by Perfecto, this is the lineup. NaVi is allowed to push out of hot to fight lobby, and it results in a 1-for-1 trade. But Boro gets Bit pushing ramp, and it's a 4v3 in the favor of Monte. But Boro is on 1 HP and Demq is on 30. So they still have the disadvantage versus the MP7s. But Somdayoung gets full outside control and does not miss a single second pushing main and kills Perfecto. The reason he can do this is that after Simple rotated off as soon as the smoke wall outside hit, and when the fighting started, Simple had to trust his guts and to go to heaven, giving Somdayoung all of outside. And now it's 1v3 for Simple, and to win this it's impossible, and Monte wins the game.
Can it really be just an 18-round game? Look at this. Waro onto NPL. Boros opens up ramp. They can go back for lobby clear. Krasnal to do the same. Maybe this is enough of a distraction for SDY. He does catch 1. Perfecto bounding around the site. Should be traded. And I think that's it. It's only Simple. It's only Simple. He's still thinking about the 18th of September. Can Boros end it here? Yes, he can. That is beautiful.
And that shows how Monte completely destroyed NaVi on Nuke. If you want to see another breakdown, check out my channel. And if you're very bored, these are 2 videos YouTube told me you would like. Thanks for watching.